Alright guys, we're back for round two. I lose the dice roll 6-1. That's kind of ominous. So, I see that I went back and looked at replays and saw that Crazy Eye is, well, I was thinking he was elves because I watched the one game of an elf against affinity deck, and I was like, huh, yep, that'll be elves winning. Well, he somehow got these crazy, oh, he had, the Kark Clan Shaman or whatever, Crack Clan Shaman. I don't know, Kark? Something like that. Clan Shaman, the red 1-drop, that's a 1/1, but you can sacrifice an artifact and do 1 damage to all creatures without flying or something. Anyway, he wrecked the elf player twice with it in one game. That was how he stole the win. This is a decent hand against Affinity. I'm just going to play the top turn 1, Raw Dog the Tarmogoyf turn 2, Crackle Land to play the top, so he'll be a 1/2. Hopefully Force of Will, a relevant, semi-important artifact creature, which will make him a 4/5, and that hopefully I'll ride him to victory. So we'll see how he feels about that plan. And here, I mean, these are kind of scary to see this many of, because then suddenly, like, Skull Clamp, cards like that become borderline insta-win-ish for them. But they're all 1/1s. I mean, they aren't the threat by themselves, so I'm going to let them stick. And getting the days here is nice. It's not amazing, but it's nice, because it allows me to pitch it to Force of Will, so I can keep the Trinket Mage to go get like Engineered Explosive set of 1. He tries Ravager, I Force of Will it. So we see Tarmogoyf's a 4/5. It's good times. I'll take 3. I'll take 2 to drop the Goyf because it's better than taking 3 plus from his 1/1s. He's a little gassed out. You can see, I believe he mold. Let me double check. I guess he didn't. He just ran out of cards fast and drew a lot of mana sources. Anyway. Oh, note the turn 1 mana crypt. I top. I see the Wasteland Days Tarmogoyf, and I should have probably topped with white mana, but at the same time, I mean, if I draw swords there, it's really good too. So I'll grab the Goyf, put it in my hand. In case for some reason I somehow end up shuffling, I want him around. I'll keep my Tarmogoyf back on defense for now, and he's going to take a little offensive action from his mana crypt, and I like to see that. He plays the Ornithopter, which is one of the bigger threats in his deck, due to, well, not by itself, but due to cranial plating. So, pretty good. I'll take the fetch land because none of those cards were particularly spicy against him. And we'll get the fetch land to have the potential to shuffle, and I'll start beating down. He's going to start moving tokens over to his other dudes. So while I'm getting card advantage, it's not the highest quality of card advantage you'll ever see. Just a moment. Okay, sorry for the delay there. He's going to start beating down with his powered up little Ornithopter. And right now I can outrace him, but overall it's a little tough. I'm going to go ahead and top here with the potential that I may want to brainstorm to dig deeper. So far, I don't really. I want the explosives and I want the delta. The top I don't really want that badly. So I don't really want explosives yet. And he scoops when he draws nothing. So I'll be back in just a moment for round 2, or for game 2. Now I will say I'm kind of limited in what I could side in. I brought in like Sower of Temptation, Krosan Grip, 1 Krosan Grip, and like, I think there's, let me see if there's any other cards. Did I bring anything else in? I might have brought some Finks in actually, I think. Yeah. I don't remember if I brought in the full boat of Finks though. And he sets up the Needle on top, which isn't awful for me now, but it's not great obviously. It's worse when I see Counterbalance. He walks his Ravager into a spell snare, or, well, he did, but I'm dumb. See, I had Swords to Plowshares, but the thing is, in this matchup, it's really good. All their 2 casting cost spells are worth spelling and snaring, so play them when you got them. But I did want to see what I had. I knew I had swords, so I know I don't have a Goyf coming anytime soon, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to start pitching stuff to Force of Will. I pitched the Trinket Mage because I don't see any mana anytime soon. And we're going to see him again hit Mana Crypt. This time he took till turn 3, so that's a little fairer, I guess. But With alarming regularity is he finding his mana crypt. And he'll go get the skull clamp, or well, he won't go get it, but he'll play it. Swords his dude, so he doesn't get to draw cards. He'll play another. Oh, he played that for Flooded Strand, which I kind of like that play. But myself, I probably would have played named Engineered Explosives. He may not realize that I actually have it though, or that it's a big threat to him. Draw the Finks, which is nice to see, except that I really would have rather had land. So, and let's see here. I'm not really doing much, so I pitch a Finks because, hey, I don't really need two that badly. Luckily, he's playing pretty slowly too. He goes and gets Disciple, and I'll go ahead and place Swords on the Disciple when he tries to clamp it, and he'll clamp Frogmite, which is fine. He's going to hit me for a bit. Ravager, I'm glad to Spell Snare every day. Nice to see the Tundra. And I think I should have counterbalanced there, just because counterbalance is going to, potentially stop anything Spell Snare will, but I was a little concerned, like I really didn't want to let Ravager hit. So I Brainstorm. Okay, and there I put back a 2 casting cost spell on top, so that now it will stop anything Spell Snare would have stopped. That's right. But he Spell Snares it, and I kind of knew he might have it, but I didn't really see it coming. I walked right into it, really. And he's got a Cranial Plated Ornithopter. I've got Swords for him. But when he has the second Thopter, I'm pretty much toast. So I'll go ahead and scoop him up. It's been Walker Dog. Thank you for watching round 2. In fact, he may have even been able to instant equip to the Frogmite on the attack now that I look at the Volt and the Springleaf Drum with Ornithopter. But I'll be back with game 3.